former regional director for the U.S. Geological Survey in Alaska and happily retired. It was a surprise when I got the phone call. I didn't know what Old Master was, and I couldn't imagine, why students from Purdue were trying to get a hold of me. And when I had the opportunity to talk to them, I was absolutely blown away with the effort that they went through to find me, and that someone had nominated me. Because you really don't think, you're not special. You grow up, you do your work, and you're not special. And to come here and engage with the other Old Masters has just been, I'm blown away. And, interacting with the other students has been just joyous. And so I'm very happy. And it is a very different honor. It's a collective honor of your life and your legacy from Purdue. And so I think it means a lot more. I walked on the Purdue campus in 1977 with a PhD assistantship, and I was going to do my research. I had no idea what I was going to do, how to go about it, what it meant to be a PhD student. My professor was Dr. George Livey, and another mentor in my committee, Dr. Ann Spacey. And they helped me try to figure out how did I have an ability to grow up to be actually a professional scientist. And so learning to figure out what questions I was going to work on. Up until that time in research, people told you what you were working on. I came to Purdue and they said, no, you've got to figure this out. You're smart, figure it out yourself, but giving you the skills. And plus being on campus was a blast. I had a lot of friends and, played handball with faculty guys over in Worldwood Science, and lived in a little trailer. And so all those little life events meant that when I finally got my degree from here, I had the capacity to go out and be on my own and start being a professional. I was in fisheries, and so I ended up working on using the experimental ponds in southern Indiana that Purdue has to really look at how food availability affects recruitment of fish. And so it seems like, you worked on a farm pond in the middle of southern Indiana, what does that mean? But it's a great experimental unit to be able to pick up, and used all that knowledge to then pick up and go to large rivers. Even my work in Alaska sort of frames out of that time sitting on farm ponds, near French Lick, Indiana. It's fun. I've shared this a couple of times over the last 2 days. Is we have a tendency to want to dig deep into our chosen field and study, and I guess my recommendation and the lessons I've learned over the years is that if you have the opportunity to pick up and take a class in something that's completely unrelated to what you're studying, please do that, because it will allow you to think differently, to meet friends on the campus that you might not meet. My favorite class here at Purdue really was a scientific illustration class, and I'm an awful drawer, but that class connected me with people I would have never met before, and also helped me look at things in a very different light, because you could think about them from a drawing perspective. So, if you have an elective, take Russian history. Go take fencing. Go take something else, because it'll serve you very well. By the time at Purdue, I would never have imagined the path that I took. If I hadn't come here, I'm sure that path would have been different, would have been better. Not, I don't know, but my career has been amazing, and coming here is what was the starting point of that career.